This is the S&P 500 Spider ETF SPY one-day reading for June 14th, 2024. It's currently May 15th, 2024, 2:24 p.m. Eastern Time. SPY at the time of this reading, $528.92, that's USD. The shuffle video for the June 14th reading was created on May 2nd, 2024 at 11:21 p.m. Eastern Time. That's a video playing in the lower left corner. The overall theme of behavior for SPY on the 14th, there's an important support level on a multi-day scale, probably on at least a 1-month scale, that usually when you see them per card, it's support that you can rely upon. So that's highlighted today. It's the main highlight. Behavior around the highest high for the day, we have a rally that takes us into the high, and then it's almost like the rally fades and we decline pretty notably out of it. Might be some like flat behavior before the turnaround. Behavior around the lowest low for the day, we have a rally out of the low, indicating opportunity to open up a short position, which indicates that we're likely to see the low more than once, either that or consecutively lower lows. I'm advised to trade around 3 pokes through the same trend line, followed by a sharp drop off of the third poke. Now, where and when to make those trades, I'm going to get into that in just a moment, as well as the hour-by-hour chart behavior and timing the highest highs and the lowest lows. But before I do all that, I just want to make sure you're aware. The whole purpose of the channel is to transmute some of the competitive energy of the stock market into goodwill. We do that by following the rule of karma for the channel. You go to the resources tab of our website, Tarot for Traders, and 5% of the profits from every profitable trade utilizing this information should be donated forward to one of these charities, or pick a charity of your choosing, as long as you're paying 5% forward, and then 5% should be sent back to the channel through one of these links. If you're international, you can use Wise or you can use YouTube Tips. And that leaves you at 90%. Make sure to spend that 90% out of love. As long as you follow those rules, you follow the rule of karma for the channel, the universe considers you an angel investor. It's going to send it back to you tenfold for following through. Blessings to all my angel investors. So let's get back into it. In the pre-market, we have a decline from a resistance level that we briefly thereafter return to. It looks like we decline pretty notably into the open. And at the open, there's that important support level highlighted. There's a low for the day there as well, our first low for the day. And I'm advised to be cautious there. Some sort of whipsaw behavior. We have a crest between 10 and 11. After that low, there's a crest between 10 and 11. An overbought crest that we sell off through multiple supports, continuing to sell through multiple supports into a low between roughly 12 and maybe a little bit before 12 o'clock, where we rally pretty notably up through key resistance. We stay above it briefly, and then we break back down through that price level shortly thereafter with a full retracement. And then it looks like actually a full retracement and some, because the decline continues into the 1 to 2 o'clock hour, but ends with a fast sudden move higher. There's a water sign, a male water sign speaking, and a fast sudden move higher with a breakout out of that decline somewhere around 2 o'clock, maybe a little bit before 2 o'clock. Another low between 2 and 3 o'clock, and then an important support level on a multi-day scale, probably a 1-month scale minimum, is highlighted in the last hour. Usually when you see the ace of discs, there's a lot of price change going into or out of that support level. And I'd say we probably have a high here at the end of the day with a big move out of the lows, taking us to a high around just before the close. Probably go from a low to a high there in the last 2 hours. And then very likely a drop overnight, or over the weekend, I should say, back to lows. So what I would be looking to do is trade near the highs. Pretty tricky day here. So I suppose if you've got good risk tolerance, you can hold the short positions overnight and probably close out of them early in the morning. Be cautious early in the morning possibly, or if you miss that low, maybe here midday. I don't think I'd want to wait till the end of the day, because there's some conflicting energies going on here. We have lows and highs, and these 2 rounds are pretty big bullish moves. So with 3 lows in there, it's pretty interesting. What I would be looking to do is at these highs or these temporary breakouts, I would be looking to open up a partial short position here just before 2 o'clock, and then add to that short position just before the close, or when we see those 2 highs that form from big moves. And I would look to close the short position probably in the morning on the 17th after a sharp drop over the weekend. And that's SPY for the 14th, my friends. Let me know what you think by hitting that like button. As always, make sure to follow that rule of karma. You know where to go, you know what to do. Blessings to all my angel investors. I'll see you guys on the next one.